right, so today we're going to talk about how to master consulting advertising and turn your consulting services into an instant success with your advertising. And so we're going to cover why it's not your fault if your ideal client isn't resonating with you yet, and what you can do today to capture your specific avatar in your messaging. Next, we're going to quickly and easily identify your type of consulting service and what you need to do differently to succeed in your marketing efforts. And after that, we'll discover which platform that you need to advertise your consulting services on and which platform actually fits your type of consulting the best. And so, next up, we'll cover how to build the perfect ad campaign for your consulting services, including how to quickly and easily weed out low quality leads. And lastly, find out the one thing that you must do before you even think about advertising services for your consulting business. And that's going to be at the end, so make sure to stay tuned. A little bit of background. My name is Cejay, and I'm the head of content marketing here at Client Accelerators, where we've spent over $150 million on ads across Facebook, YouTube, Google, TikTok, and even some other platforms. And we are a paid advertising agency who specializes in running ads for industry experts, high ticket coaches, and consultants. And so we've worked with some of the best players in the game, including Brendan Burchard, Stephen Georgi, Traffic and Funnels, Russell Brunson, Russ Ruffino, Douglas James, Anik Singhal, Sophie Howard, Mike Tyson, and so many other notable names. And so this video is really for you if you're ready to start advertising your consulting services, but you're not really sure how to build out strategic ads for the platforms that you're actually interested in running on. And so we'll address these pain points head on, providing practical solutions for your consulting advertising success. And so you're going to discover the crucial steps needed to outshine your competitors in the world of consulting ads and how to market consulting services without wasting your ad spend. And so how do successful consulting businesses advertise their services? Well, let's take Meg Tui's marriage and relationship consulting business, for example. Before they began working with us, they were doing around $90K a month in net profit, which is a little over 7 figures every year. Now that's doing very well, but the main reason that they couldn't grow was because they were married to the idea that their cost per call needed to stay the same, even at triple the lead volume. And so most advertisers know that this just isn't feasible. And it's because when you scale, your cost per click is expected to rise about 20 to 30%, which basically impacts all of the metrics down the rest of the funnel. So, the starting point is really your cost per click because that's how much it costs to get someone off the ad platform into your domain. And so it's a really important metric to be aware of. But when you scale, basically your cost per click rises about 20 to 30%. And so when we took them on, we presented them with this info, we earned their trust, and we ended up taking them from $92,000 per month in profit to $336,000 a month in net profit. That's almost quadruple what they were doing before. And so their cost per book call may have gone up slightly, but their profits nearly quadrupled, and it made all the difference for their business. So first, we really need to identify your type of consulting services. So the first service type we'll cover is the business consulting. Now, business consulting services are a lot more niche specific because you're looking for someone who has a very specific problem. And this makes finding the right businesses to work with much more difficult and expensive. However, you're in luck because we have tested hundreds of different types of audiences across each niche and each platform, so we know what will work best for your offer. And so service type number 2, so we're just going to do a brief overview of each different service type here. So we have the relationship consulting up next. And these are services that are also very niche specific as well, because you're looking for someone who's experiencing a specific problem in the relationship who can afford your services. So in order to find these people, it is critical that you are calling out these specific problems in your advertisements. And so doing target market research on your avatar's specific situation and incorporating that into your messaging is really going to help you convert at much higher rates. Quick question. Why not just let us run your ads for you? If you're a coach, consultant, industry expert, author, or speaker, let's hop on a call and see if it makes sense to work together. We've helped dozens of companies scale past 6, 7, and even 8 figures, and you might just be our next success story. Just click the link in the pinned comment down below and let's see if it makes sense to work together. We look forward to the conversation. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so the third type is actually a career consultant. So if you're targeting specific career levels within a company, then you're likely looking to work with executive level people who can actually afford your services. And so these are the best types of people to target because they have the bleeding neck problem of lack of work-life balance, because most of the time it takes a lot of hard work ethic to be able to make those higher incomes. And so these people also have enough disposable income to be able to pay for your high ticket items. And so we found that businesses who are advertising in this space really need to implement a lead quality process to filter out unqualified prospects and optimize their campaigns to bring in the best candidates for those services. So you can really start hopping on calls with the executive level people, the C-suite level people that can actually afford your services and, have that bleeding neck problem. So next up is, which platform do you need to advertise your consulting services on? And so Facebook ads is going to be a great one. It has amazing potential for your consulting services. The targeting alone on Facebook really allows you to hone in on specific groups of people to deliver your ads to. And so some examples of different interests that you can target on Facebook are entrepreneurship, coaching, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, divorce, marriage consulting. These are really good for business opportunity. These are really good for relationships. These are good for dating. And then the career counseling, you can even target a career counseling interest. And then you can also target hyper-specific influencers that your target market follows. So, really diving into your target market research is going to help you improve your interest-based targeting on Facebook ads. But there's so many different options to choose from with Facebook that, it's just a no-brainer to run your consulting services on, because you're going to be able to target the right people. And as you can see in here as well in this image, we have an audience with the board of directors. So we're even able to target specific people who are at director level, C-suite level, really high management level, which is really huge for career consulting. And even for some of these marriage and relationships type businesses, because if you're going more B2C, then you're going to want to find people with higher income levels. And so, like I said, you can also target specific positions in companies like the board of directors. You can also target CEOs, executives, managers, people in tech, and even more. So really powerful targeting options here with Facebook ads. And then moving on to Instagram ads. So similarly to Facebook ads, Instagram ads actually have the same exact targeting options because they both run out of the ads manager, which is owned by Facebook. So not only that, as you can see here with these two examples, the ads can be easily dispersed across both of the platforms. So if you're running your strategy on Facebook, that means you can also simultaneously run basically the same creative strategy on Instagram. And we see high levels of success doing this as well. So this also means that the ads that you post on Facebook can be posted to Instagram and vice versa. So you kind of get a double bang for your buck there. So with Instagram's targeting options and its compatibility with Facebook, it easily makes it one of the top platforms for you to be advertising your consulting services on as well. Next up, we have YouTube ads. So YouTube ads also provide your business with fantastic targeting options. There are 3 primary modes of targeting that we leverage on YouTube, which include custom intent, custom affinity, and as well as in-market segments. And the screenshot below here actually depicts over $94,000 spent on family vacationers targeting, $71,000 targeting people with advanced college degrees, and over $150,000 targeting people in the market for career consulting services. So there's a lot of different unique ways that we can target on YouTube as well. I mean, you can target the family vacationers, people who go on vacation. These are people who have high amounts of disposable income that, are able to afford vacations. And so this makes a great pool of leads for your high ticket consulting services. And then people with advanced college degrees. I mean, these are people who graduated with high level bachelor degrees, high level master's degrees, PhDs. And, obviously, if they came out of college with those types of degrees, then they're probably in a high paying job now, which allows you the opportunity to hop on with people who have a lot of disposable income at their disposal. And then, with the career consulting services, like these are people who are hungry in their career. They want to grow, they want to expand. And that's why it's gotten over 150K of spend towards it. As you can see here, 60 grand here, 90 grand here. So yeah, these are some really great targeting options, and YouTube has a plethora of different things that you can test and target. However, there are very staple targeting strategies that we follow, and a lot of times we leverage this career consulting services. Um, and so yeah, there is a bunch of different ways that you can target, but there are very few that we found have worked very well. So not only do you have great targeting opportunities on YouTube, but you also have a great platform to be able to convey your brand's voice. And, this is basically a video based platform. And so, you really get to create a connection with your customers over video because they'll actually get to see you and sort of interact with your brand in that way. And so take this ad that we spent over $350,000 on, for example. So in this curiosity piquing story ad, Kate Byers basically directly calls out her audience in the first 3 seconds. And she goes on to tell her amazing story about how she came to be where she is today. And so creatives like this can really send chills shivering down the viewer's spine and, really bring them to resonate with your business and your mission overall, and so that you can actually outshine your competitors. So let's check out the ad.
Being an executive woman is not easy. In 2003, I gave up my lipstick and pinstripe suit to go live on an island. I walked away from my lucrative salary. I walked away from my hard-won career. I mean, on paper, I had it all. But the truth is, I was tired of coming home mentally drained and binge watching Sex in the City instead of having a personal life. I was tired of running late and constantly making excuses to my friends and family, tired of being successful yet having no time to enjoy my success. Now, the first 6 weeks of island life were idyllic. The days were long and sunny. I treasured the gift of time. I mean, I was walking.
So she tells this amazing story about her journey, and she really connects with her audience by adding in specific details about what she went through and what she experienced. So with YouTube's great targeting options and capabilities, being able to really convey your brand's voice through video, it makes it another fantastic option for you to advertise your consulting services on. And so this is how to build out the perfect ad campaign for your consulting services step by step. So the first step is going to be setting up Hyros tracking without a doubt. And so in order to ensure success for your paid ads efforts, you need to set up Hyros. And this is not an endorsement. We are one of the top recommended Hyros agencies because we've been working with them for so long, but this is not an endorsement. And so Hyros is a third-party tracking platform that allows you to track your customers from their initial ad click all the way through to the sale. And so you'll be able to see everything they do and measure which actions are the most profitable for your business, which is huge. And so not only that, Hyros is 95% accurate, whereas the ad platform is off by up to 60%. And as you can see over here, the cost per book call that the ad platform caught for this campaign was $1,170, while what Hyros caught accurately was $451.76. And then it only caught 7,500, or Hyros caught 7,581 leads, while the ad platform only caught 6,514. And then, you have all the additional things that you're able to catch with Hyros, including your sales. You can see clearly that this ad brought in 137 sales. Clearly brought in 856 calls, and the cost per lead was actually $5 cheaper. And you can actually see your total revenue numbers all the way back to the ad level, which is massive. And so the next step would be implementing a lead quality process. So the secret sauce that is really going to drive your advertising efforts is continuously working to bring in better and better leads for your business. So in order to do this for our clients, we have spent years developing our marketing qualified lead process, which consistently helps our clients drive 35 to 50% lead quality out of all the leads coming into their business. And so we leverage our advanced funnel technology to integrate with your sales funnel and collect information about every single lead that comes through. So this allows us to identify whether each lead is qualified or not. And we'll also identify, are they super qualified? Are they regularly qualified? Or are they not qualified at all? And so then we can actually see exactly which ads are producing the most qualified leads and the super qualified leads so that we can put more budget towards those ads. And so, on a geeky technical level, we also send our qualified lead information back to the ad platforms. So, our campaigns only optimize on MQL information, and we also throw out all of the non qualified lead information. We don't want our pixel to optimize based on the non qualified leads, period. And so, we only send back the MQL information to the pixel, and this allows us to drive cheaper and cheaper cost per qualified leads, cost per qualified book calls. And so, we consistently run into companies struggling more and more with underqualified leads, and it's simply because they don't have this system set up. Real quick, if you're finding this video valuable, do me a favor and click the like button down below, and then click subscribe. This way, we know what videos you like and want to see more of. And you'll always be notified when new videos are posted. We post new tutorials, tactics, and strategies every single week, and we don't want you guys to miss out on a single thing. Let's get back to the video. The next step would be actually honing in your messaging on your customer avatar. So in order to capture your specific avatar, you need to be very specific with your messaging. And so if you want to work with executive women who are burnt out from working 80 or more hours per week, and they don't get any time to spend time with their family, with their kids, with their friends, then incorporate this type of messaging into your ads. Put it at the first 3 to 5 seconds so that you instantly capture the attention of the people that you want to watch your ads, and you instantly repel the people that you don't want watching your ads. So then you need to have sufficient amount of research on them to keep them captivated. So in order to get them watching all the way through the end, you really want to have this echo chamber of messaging that ultimately reflects onto them who they are as a person, what pain points they're experiencing, and ultimately taking them all the way to the end of the video, to the point where they feel so resonated in your ad that they want to book a call with your team. And so through analyzing their pain points and discovering more about their specific situation, you can easily identify areas in your own life where you can share your own story and actually get them to resonate with you more and start to create this personal relationship with you before you even start talking to them on the phone for your sales calls, or getting them into your operations for your fulfillment. And that's really what Kate Byers did in the previous example. That was a prime example of, really cultivating that relationship with the viewer at the first point of interaction. So if you want to know how we can help you too, what you can do now is click on a link down in the description. And on the next page, you'll actually find a form that looks exactly like this. And basically, you just need to fill out your information and choose the time that works best for you. We'll hop on a call to put together a strategy and see if we can actually help you scale up as well. So make sure to come prepared with all of your marketing data. Like we talked about in this presentation, having all of your marketing data, having your baseline metrics, being able to analyze and see what's your current performance right now. We need to be able to see this stuff so we can actually help you, and we can help you come up with an actionable plan, an actionable and realistic plan to basically scale your marketing efforts. So we'll be doing a really deep dive into your marketing strategy on that call. And like I said, providing you with clear, actionable steps that you can actually take to make your marketing more profitable and make more money with your ads, or set up a funnel, or wherever you're at in your business. we'll help you out, and we'll get you some clear actionable steps you can take to reach your goals. And listen, you can pretty much install an entire marketing department into your company at a fraction of the cost versus building all this stuff out in-house. You can imagine how much you'd have to pay for these specific positions. The senior media buyer is going to be $80,000 to $120,000. A junior media buyer is going to be, $50,000 to $60,000. Account manager, another $50,000. Copywriters, another $40,000 to $50,000 for both of those positions. And so you're looking at upwards of $200,000 to $300,000 to actually build this in-house. And so when you work with us, you get an entire marketing department installed into your business for a fraction of the cost. And so it's at least worth the phone call to hop on and see what we can do. And so we'll be providing you, like I said, with clear, actionable steps on this call that you can take to make your marketing more profitable. So what are you waiting for? Thank you so much for watching this video. And, go to the next page, go to the link in the description, fill out the form, book your strategy session with our team, and, hopefully we'll talk to you soon. Hey, hope you found this video useful. Please like the video down below if you want to see more tutorials, more tactics, and more strategies just like these ones. And make sure to click subscribe so you never miss a weekly video. And make sure to leave a comment down below as well if you have any questions for my team or I, and we will get back to you as soon as we possibly can. Oh, and if you're a company that's spending over $10,000 per month in ad spend, and you'd like to discuss working together in order to scale your advertising, click the link down in the pinned comment or in the description, and we'll jump on a call and see if working together actually makes sense. We'll see you guys on the next one.